today specifically, we're focusing on one of ACI's #1 strategic goals, which is workforce development, which the YPs have taken on themselves to say, hey, we're going to help with the strategic plan. This is what we want to do to help the strategic plan. So I would love for you, Lydia, because you came up with the initial idea. Tell us a little bit more about Say Yes.
Well, I think a group of us definitely came up with this idea because we were all talking about the same thing. How can we help with retainment? How can we, once we get some really awesome young people in the industry, how can we keep them? And one of the best things I think that we can do for young people today is celebrate when they are doing a great job, showing up to work every day. So we wanted to figure out a way to celebrate our exemplary apprentices out in the field the same way we do with our exemplary college students, like scholarship, right? So we came up with the Skilled Trade Award in addition to the scholarship donation. And every year, the way we raise money for that award or those series of awards is typically through big events like Oktoberfest. And unfortunately, 2020 has really shut those types of things down. And we, back in March, we anticipated that we needed to get creative with what we were doing. And with a group like ours, we get very creative and we like to have a lot of fun. So we came up with this event, Say Yes to the Mess, and initially the idea was that we were going to have folks representing their companies get messy, as in food fight messy, just covered in some nasty stuff.
Yay,
eggs and
eggs.
flour, chocolate. But in light of everything really just staying the course the way it is, our executive director, Terry, came up with a fantastic idea to let's hold off on the food and put the money we would have spent towards that, make an extra donation, a special donation to the Cincinnati Free Store Food Bank. So we get to add that to our list of wonderful things that we're doing today. And that doesn't mean, though, that our participants are escaping a mess. No, it doesn't.
That's not how we roll.
And I feel that because I'm going to be involved in this at the end of the day, too. And so is Eric. Eric's going to be getting messy as well. So we are going to be starting here in just a minute. And before we get started, after we go through this, Erica is going to give us some information on how you can get involved with everything that we're doing. So if you feel like, oh, this is so cool and I want to be involved, we're going to talk a little bit more about that after we get started. But what we're really excited about is how successful this fundraiser was. And it's thanks to everybody who's participating today, both here and at home, watching. We originally had a goal of just $5,000.
Just $5,000.
But I think we came in a little bit over that, didn't we?
I think a little bit. We ended up raising, thanks to everybody who's watching and participating, $12,160 for the ACI Skilled Trade Awards and ACI YP Scholarship.
That's so exciting. Thank you all so much. High fives. Yes.
Today, we decided to get people messy with shaving cream
and some ice water. And let me tell you something. That kind of sounds like, oh, well, that's not as bad. We have been watching this all morning, and it is not. It's not necessarily fun. And as somebody who has to do this later, I am not looking forward to it. But I'll tell you,
Coleman's taking the bun out. It's getting serious.
Oh, that is really
We're taking the bun out.
We're watching the live stream with you, and I can tell you that our live stream.
The scissors?
The scissors. Our live stream has jumped significantly since it's your scheduled time. So you definitely have people watching for you. And we're excited to have you
Look at that beautiful Pioneer sign.
I know.
Shout out Pioneer. And we have one of Coleman's colleagues is actually a board member.
Jacob, right?
Or Jacob's our friend that's going to get him messy. And then we've got Paul, who's on the ACI board of directors. He also, he helps out with membership. I had to remember which committee board. Oh, look at that. The bun is out. The hair is down. He is serious, friends. He is serious today.
That is lovely.
We are good to go.
We are good.
So we've got Coleman Jones here. And Coleman was one of the first members I really kind of got to know. Oh, my God. I've really enjoyed getting to know Coleman. Coleman not only supports ACI YP in this aspect, we have an event around the holidays called Steel Toes to Stilettos. Okay? So it's a fun event. And Coleman came one year, and he was one of the only men in the entire room. And he worked it, he rocked it, he did a great job. I love how
Oh, are your toenails painted pink?
Is that for breast cancer awareness?
That is lovely.
We have pink toenail polish on Coleman. Can we get a close-up of that?
Oh
Is there
my
any
goodness.
way to do a close-up of that?
That's wonderful.
Oh my gosh. So Lydia, tell us a little bit about Pioneer's
Oh my gosh.
workforce development.
I'm really
efforts.
enjoying this. Well, I'll tell you, Pioneer has a long history of serving the communities.
Oh my.
They serve in a bunch of different ways. They serve individually through their spots on the ACI board, their guest speakers at industry events. They work with Junior Achievement.
Junior Achievement,
That's
JA.
right.
Yeah, hey, JA.
Absolutely.
Yes. Hi.
JA partners with us in a few different ways, but they're also on the King's School Board, Monroe City Council members, and sports coaches. They love their community in individual ways. But they also serve collectively amongst the employees, and they do that in a few different ways. They participate in Cincinnati Children's Hospital 5K, Cleveland Clinic, fundraiser and bike ride. They do the Construction Come Together Day at Stepping Stones. Oh, I love that event.
I love Stepping Stones. It was so sad that we didn't get to do it this year, but shout out to Stepping Stones, and thank you for always letting us come in.
Yes.
We cannot wait to get back next year.
Well, they also partner with Habitat for Humanity, which ACI
Yes.
has over in Bond Hill.
Yep, the Ryland Home Build in Bond
Yes.
Hill. Oh, and our YPs are getting involved with that. They're going to be volunteering here soon.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. They do hurricane relief, Matthew 25 Ministries, Mason Community 5K, Mini Heart Marathon 5K, people working cooperatively, Repair a Fair,
Yes.
Prepare a Fair. That is a big thing for Jeff, our chairperson.
Yes.
He always leads that up for us. And they do the yearly canned food drive.
Can we just sidebar for a second
Yes, we are going to.
that he is doing his own Oh, for all of our people watching, this is, I mean, you've got to be laughing in your offices or home, wherever.
Yes.
Hold on, Coleman. Let's have a picture of that one for our friends.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And we got the Pioneer sign in there. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, everybody.
I
Skilled
suspect
trades and
that
scholarship.
Pioneer might go home with this trophy next year.
You know what? I think so. They were close this year.
They were really close, but they were aggressive.
They were.
They were very aggressive, which is what I like to see. They were, when I say that they wanted to really participate in this, they were throwing ideas at me like, can we do this? Can we do this? And I said, let's just get through this year.
I bet they would have agreed with our glitter bomb idea.
Oh, we did have a glitter bomb idea.
It was one of our late night conversations where we were trying to figure out what we were going to do.
Coleman.
Thank you, Cole. You want to come say a
You wanna
word?
come say a few words? Here, we got a mic. Oh, you do.
You do need a mic. You are dripping.
Hi, everybody.
How do you feel?
Wet.
So what did you initially think when you said yes to doing this?
Yes to the mess. When you said
Yeah,
yes to the mess.
Oh, I just thought it was an awesome idea. Really like the concept and what you guys are doing it for, so I really wasn't going to turn it down for any reason.
So are you
Glad
gonna,
to be nominated.
Thank you. And are you going to take this trophy home next year and be the biggest company?
I was hoping to this year, but we gotta put some more effort in.
You know what? We're going to help you. And we were just saying, I don't know if you overheard us, one late night, Lydia and I were talking, we were brainstorming, like, how are we going to make this different? Because we decided to take the money for the food and donate to the Free Store Food Bank.
Erica wanted a glitter bomb.
I did. I want a glitter bomb.
And I said, I'm not into it.
You would have.
We'll come up with some ideas for next year. So I'll see you at Steel Toes for Stilettos again?
We're probably going to do an auction this year. Like, how are we going to do that? It's a social distance, man. But you know what? When we do it again, I'll personally invite you to Steel Toes to Stilettos.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to go get cleaned up. Thank you.
Thanks, Coleman.
Thanks.
Thank you, Pioneer. Thank you, all of our friends at Pioneer. We cannot thank you guys enough. This is a ton of fun.
It is a ton of fun.
It is a ton
Oh my
of
gosh.
fun.